Hey. G'day. Ciao, everyone. Nice to see you guys. How are you all today? So glad to have you here with me. G'day, Jenny. Good morning, Elizabeth. Ciao, Elisabetta. Bonjour, madame. G'day, number 2 to Andrew and to TM. G'day to both of you. Good middle of the night. Good middle of the night. Hey, Donna. G'day, Shirley. Oh, g'day, Beth. Nice to see you. So many awesome peeps here today. Because it was last minute, we're not expecting the numbers I'm used to, but we'll have an amazing time nonetheless. Neil, were you on your time today? I believe I was. Neil, I believe I was. You're gonna have a great time, my friend. You're gonna have a great time. Let's see. Beck, I knew you would, Tam. Aww. Natalie, breakfast with Alexander and the Tramley. What's for breakfast, Natalie? Please share with me. I need inspiration. G'day, Beck. Cowboy at your service. Donna, love the video. Did you get your shoes? But I did get my shoes wet, Donna, but I'll leave them outside tonight when I go to bed, outside the motel, and I will, or whatever. I booked the motel through Airbnb, but it's a motel. So I'll leave it there, and yeah, should be okay. Hi from Torby in Auckland. Amanda from New Zealand. Welcome to Australia, neighbour. New Zealand, our sisters and brothers from New Zealand. Lovely to have you here, Amanda. Laurie, you can get Tim Tams at World Market in the US for $4, maybe $4. That's a rip-off, Laurie. Come to Melbourne. It will cost you $2. But then again, you're paying like $2,000 for a ticket. Okay, $4 is fine. Elisabetta, hey. G'day, Lorraine. G'day, Lorraine. Nice to see you. Thanks for the tip. Appreciate it. Sorry if you guys are laughing at me for streaming. I didn't know streaming was a funny thing to do. It turns out it is. Natalie, coffee and yogurt. Sounds delectable. Beautiful. What a way to start the day, with coffee and yogurt. Amazing. Neil, I mean, we are on your schedule today. Yes. Yeah, today you are, but tomorrow, well, it'll be back to normal after this. This is a last minute thing because I had to share this beach with you. I had to list it for about 7 months now, and I had to share it with you. And it's the only time I could share it with you. So, yeah. Kia ora, Lorraine from New Zealand. Kia ora. Nice to see you. Eva, hey, Alex. 1:25 a.m. Decided I won't sleep tonight. Can't miss this. Eva, I'll make it worth your while. Thank you. We've got Tariq and the Bears, Ollie and Jimmy. Hey, the 3 of you. Nice to see you guys. Andrew, forgive Neil. Sometimes it's hard to type at 2 a.m. No, I get it. At least you can type. 2 a.m. I can't spell at 2 a.m. So Neil, I'm impressed with you. Laurie, better than the $12 somebody else is quoting, and you know perfectly well I can't come to Melbourne. One day. It would be nice if we could just teleport to each other's countries. Anyway, Laurie, it's all good. Enjoy the Tim Tams, but please do a Tim Tam slam for me, okay? Please. Do you know what a Tim Tam slam is? Let me know. Samara, morning, Samara from England. Lovely. I'm so glad you're here. Your video looked amazing. Oh, perfect, Samara. Thanks for saying that. Looking forward to showing you more. Oh, Natalie, that's lovely. Thank you. Laurie, are you doing the same tour? Yes, I am, Laurie. The same one will be 2. After this one, we'll have the 12 Apostles, and then the next one after that will be 12 Apostles again. The difference will be the one after this will be sunset, and then the second one will be sunrise. So you'll get to see both perspectives of the 12 Apostles. Better weather than here, that's for sure. Yeah, right. The first time in history, Melbourne has better weather than northern New South Wales. So I'm just scrolling a little down. So I want to welcome you all. Is anyone here meeting me for the first? I got Michaela. What a pleasant surprise. Thanks for joining us, Michaela. So nice to have you. Is anyone here meeting me for the very first time? Joe, you're from the UK. You visited in 2019. Well, I'm excited to help you revisit this beautiful part of Australia, the third most popular natural tourist destination in the whole of Australia. Obviously, the first is Uluru, second is Great Barrier Reef, and the third is Great Ocean Road, which is this. So I'm going to show you the gorge in a second. And I want to welcome you all here. If anyone is meeting me for the first time, I want to welcome you with open, warm arms and a smile. I want to thank you for coming to hello Matilda, love heart back to you. I want to thank you for coming to visit me here in Victoria, Australia. Victoria, which is the second most populated state in Australia. It's a state that I live in, and we have some beautiful things to show. It's a state that Melbourne is situated in, but we're not in Melbourne today. We are at Loch Ard Gorge, and let me show you what I'm talking about. But for those meeting me for the first time, welcome. It's lovely to have you here in Australia. Feel free to follow my channel for more. All you have to do is just click on the follow button. Somewhere here, there'll be a follow button. Just click on it. It'll disappear. You'll never have to worry about it again. And then you will never miss out on amazing sites that I've got a major announcement in the coming days. Major. So, how far from Melbourne? Priscilla, that's a great question. It's about a 3.5 hour drive from Melbourne. Well, it took me 3.5 hours, and I was driving on the speed limit, so it's all good. So, Colleen, I told you not to tell anyone. All right, guys, so you can click on the link the TM kindly provided. Thank you, Natalie, and I'm excited to show you from above Loch Ard and Gorge. Now we're going to walk down and we're going to get a better view, but I thought let's start here. This is such a beautiful, secluded beach, and you know what? We have most of it to ourselves, which would be amazing. G'day. Hey. So let's head down there. Let's head down to the beach, and let's go for a little walk, okay? Let's experience this beach together. And this beach is so beautiful. And back in the day, I'm talking 15 million years ago, it would have just been this high. The water would have been this high. And then eventually the water receded. And this is how high it is now. And these are all limestones, and we'll get closer looks at the limestones. Now there will be a patchy, I did a signal test earlier. There will be a patchy area of signal just around here. So it'll be very choppy and it'll be a little blurry for you, but don't worry, just persevere with me. And look, warning, unstable cliffs. These cliffs collapse more often than not. Well, actually, no, more often than we would hope they would. So, oh, Andrew, don't worry, you'll be here one day. You will be here one day, and I'll be here to show it to you. I wish, Neil. No elevators here. Hello. G'day. All right, here we are. How beautiful is this? This is part of it. And look at those formations. Let's head a little bit lower. I'll just walk a little bit. Thanks, Natalie. It's nice to have you here. We're going to walk a little bit down here. And it's going to get choppy now, guys. So don't give up. Remember I was telling you it's going to get choppy around this area. But once we get to the gorge, it's going to be nice and clear for you. So just bear with me for a little bit longer. Just so beautiful. Look at all the wildlife. Look at all the bush and the flora. Oh, something just crawled near me. Oh, I don't know what it was. That's stunning. And here we are in Loch Ard Gorge, and I'm going to tell you an incredible story. Loch, somewhere connected to the Scottish. Oh, don't worry about that, Michaela. Everything will be explained, I promise you. Now, I will head there soon, but I just want to get to good signal. And the sun will be setting soon. Not here, but when we get to the 12 Apostles. So, Julie's saying, Matilda, when I posted photos, a friend in Spain said the same. What did Matilda say? I must have missed it, Matilda. I went to similar places in Portugal. Ah, lovely. David and Wendy are saying, Donna, this looks like parts of Corfu. So everyone's saying that it looks like something, right? But this is unique. Look at this beautiful beach. The big reveal. we have it all to ourselves. How lucky are we? And look at those limestones. You can tell they have been impacted by the erosion over time. And we are not far. We're a 3 or 4 minute drive from the great 12 apostles. Now, Michaela asks an excellent question. Matilda is saying, Algarve is like this. I went to an amazing paradise beach, completely ice. That sounds incredible, Matilda. And as you can tell, the signal is regaining itself. There is no one on the beach. Ladies and gentlemen, I booked this whole beach just for us. This whole beach is ours now. So we are going to now zoom a little bit, and I'll tell you a little bit more about this beach as we just embrace the humbling and just incredibly powerful and stunning and magnificent and awe-inspiring sights of this incredible creation. Incredible creation. It's my pleasure, Andrew. And this was actually voted by Tourism Australia as the 5th best beach in Australia. 5th out of 11,000 beaches we have in Australia. This was voted number 5. And I want to thank Jackie, who's my colleague from Australia, who pointed that out. So thank you, Jackie, from Newcastle. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of a panning, and I'll tell you a little bit more about this stunning beach. Absolutely. I'll just give you a bit of a 360. Is it all clear now? I hope it's clear for you. Beautiful. Let's do a little 360. Show you a little bit around. Look at those formations. We'll head there in a second. We've got the whole beach to ourselves. The time now is 6:36. The sun will set in an hour and a half. It is absolutely beautiful. And these are off the Great Ocean Road. The Great Ocean Road is this long road that was built in 1919. For 13 years it took them to build it. It was built by our First World War veterans. And I'll talk a little bit more about the Great Ocean Road. I'll talk a little bit more about the Great Ocean Road in the next tour, in the 12 Apostles tour, which will be either after this or tomorrow for you guys. But this one is actually named Loch Ard Gorge, right? Now, it has quite a fascinating story behind it. A dark story and a slightly anticlimactic, for lack of a better word, story. And it all begins on a nice evening. The Loch Ard was a ship sailing from Liverpool, and it was bound for Melbourne back in 1878. On the ship, there were 54 people. 54 people in total. Okay? There were passengers, there were crew members, they were on the ship. And when they came past this area, it was the first bit of land they've seen in 3 months. And they were excited. They finally saw land. They were finally assured that they are so close to Melbourne. And they decided to celebrate. Okay, so they had a massive celebration. The crew and the passengers, they all celebrated. They all relished that moment and celebrated the fact that they had finally arrived to this giant southern land, which was very unknown at the time, but it was thriving and it was growing. A lot of people were migrating to Australia, and they were excited to finally be here. Now, on the ship, there was a gentleman by the name of Tom. And Tom Pierce, his name is, he was 19 years old. Tom Pierce was on the boat, and he was a crew member. He was working on the ship, helping out. He was an apprentice. He was building his way to the top, learning more about how to navigate a ship. Another person on the ship was Eva Carmichael. She was 18 years old. Eva was a passenger, and she was there with her 4 family members that were visiting. They were leaving Ireland, and they were migrating to Australia. And they were excited because they wanted to come to Australia in search of a better life. There was a gold rush. Australia was killing it in the world with exporting. And there was a lot of employment in Australia. And they were excited to come visit Australia from Ireland. Remember that night that I was telling you about? People were partying and they were enjoying themselves. The night passed and the captain was like, okay, we'll be there in a few days. You all go to sleep, have a good night's sleep. I'll keep my eye out. They all went to sleep. The captain tried to navigate the ship. And then little did he realize there were more rock formations that he would have liked. The ship hit one of the rocks and the whole ship sank. Within 15 minutes, the ship was under the water. Rock bottom, all the way down in the bottom. Out of the 54 passengers in the boat, only 2 survived. Everyone else died. Tom, remember I was telling you about Tom Pierce? He got washed ashore right here. Tom Pierce found himself washed and he woke up and he was like, oh God, what's going on? Remember, a lot of them were asleep when the ship sank. And then he looked back, he turned his head and looked back and he could find Eva Carmichael and she was barely swimming. She couldn't swim. She was like, help, help. Now Tom, heroically, despite being exhausted, despite being out of breath and he couldn't really function well. You know what it's like when you're out of breath and you're exhausted and you just almost died. You just want to rest. Not that I've been there before. I mean, I have sort of, but anyway. Tom jumped in the water and swam. Eva was around there. And that's a dangerous spot because that's where the waves are crashing against the rocks. Tom heroically swam all the way up to there and took Eva and swam with her back to the shore. The tide was growing. It was becoming very dangerous. They couldn't just sleep on here because obviously they didn't want the tide to affect them. So they went to this cave down there. Let's all walk to this cave. And they decided to spend the night in this cave. Look at this beautiful glare shot. Absolutely stunning. Tom, again, who was 19, Eva, who was 18, spent the night at the cave. And they were like, we need to get out of here. We need to get out of here. And bear in mind, there weren't stairs back in the day. There weren't stairs that you'd be able. This whole thing was rock. Everything was secluded. Rock again. Tom, courageously. Hello, Mikhail. Courageously, found his way to find a way to climb above these rocks. Found his way back up to the surface. And he told Eva, he was like, you just wait here. You just wait down there and I will get up there and I'll find help. So she waited in this cave. She was terrified. She was scared. She just lost 4 family members. Her mom and her 3 sisters all died. And she was pretty sure that that was the case. So Tom went up there and he sought help. And he eventually found a farmer. Someone who was just farming crops. The farmer took him in and said to him, why don't you and your girlfriend, Eva, and he was like, excuse me, hold on. She's not my girlfriend. Okay. How about you and Eva just come along and work with me at the farm until we find you help. Thanks for the tip, Diane. Appreciate it. So when he spoke to that farmer, he ran back to this cave down there and he was like, Eva, I found us help. This gentleman said that he can accommodate for us until we figure out our next moves. So Eva and him left the cave and they walked all the way up here to the top of this place. He helped her climb. The farmer helped them up. And the farmer accommodated for them. For 3 months, they stayed with this farmer. For 3 months, they became acquainted with his life and with life here in this huge land, which was very foreign to them too. In those 3 months, Eva and Tom got to know each other. And then the next minute, the media and the news became aware of this story. They got interviewed. They became celebrities overnight. Everyone in Australia wanted Tom and Eva to, how to put it bluntly, hook up. They wanted them to date. I mean, they were around the same age. You know, Tom was 19, she was 18. He just rescued her, saved her life. They spent 3 months together in the farm. There was a lot of pleading from the media for them to. There were a lot of people saying they are the perfect couple. Well, none of that worked. None of that mattered. Ultimately, Eva Carmichael ended up deciding to head back to Ireland. She married another man eventually, a man by the name of Thomas Townsend, and they ended up settling in Ireland. And then Tom decided to return to England. Tom returned to England, and initially, because of his heroics and because of how he handled the situation, he got upgraded to lieutenant. So he got upgraded to lieutenant, worked on the ships, and then he married, became a captain eventually, and then with his ship, he came back around this area and then experienced another shipwreck. He didn't die. He kept being a captain. He kept navigating ships. It was what he loved. Oh, sorry. Eventually, Tom settled, but then eventually he ended up dying at the age of 49. Way to end this story. But no, it was one of those moments of, thanks, Michaela. Thank you. And it is a bit romantic here. One of those moments of, even though nothing ensued romantically, 1878 is when the ship wrecked, when the Loch Ard, the ship that was leaving Liverpool, got destroyed down there. And then, yeah, it was 1878. And this is where Tom found himself, washed ashore. Eva was down behind this rock in a very dangerous spot. She wasn't a good swimmer. Tom helped her. Now, this is the cave in which they stayed the night. Let's try to get as close as possible to this cave. How does that sound? Hopefully we don't luck out of reception, but let's try. Let's see how far we can go. If it gets to, thanks. Yeah, it was a lovely story. He ended up settling in England. He married an English woman and ended up settling. He became a hero back in England. And eventually they both became heroes and they were both remembered for this incredibly sad story. She returned to Ireland because her last remaining family member, her brother, was still in Ireland and she just wanted to be with her family. Understandably, she lost 4 family members, her mum and her 3 sisters. So I'm just walking into this cave. Who knows what we will find in this cave? Should we walk into this cave or not? Well, we could find bats. I might have to be a little quiet so I don't get attacked. What's his surname? Pierce. Tom Pierce. Tom Pierce. The rock looks like a witch. It's just incredible how we see different things when we look at rocks. Let's go through this cave and hope that nothing bad comes out of it. Actually, you know what? You know what's creepier than bats? Let me show you. Constant drips coming from a cave. But this is a beautiful little cave, and let's see if I can somehow find my way in. I just have to be careful not to slip. I'll show you where I'm at. So I am here, and we're trying to get into this cave. We can see what's going on. Hold on. Oh, I just fell on my bum. Hold on a second. And guten Morgen to everyone from Germany and Austria. Oh, okay, we're in this cave now. Oh, interesting. You know what you could find around here? Glowworms. Not inside this cave, but it's pretty. Let's step in. It's just us in this cave. You know what I forgot to bring? My ghost detector. Whoa, magic. Absolute magic. 52 people died around here, but it's not the only place in which you'd experience shipwrecks. Here's looking from the inside of this cave. There were 638 shipwrecks in total in between the late 19th century and the early 20th century. Around this area, I can I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. I can see bats flying. This could either be the moment I become Batman or the moment I humiliate myself. But anyway, this is beautiful. Look at those. These are green. Look at those green rocks down there. Absolutely beautiful cave. And there is like sand in this cave. No. Or both, yeah. Humiliate myself and then become Batman. And look at this. Check out this beautiful shot. So gorgeous. Yes, Wanderer. This is a limestone cave. Camilla, I'm tempted actually. Okay, you know what? I will go inside. If I can get enough thumbs up, if I can get at least 20 thumbs up and an extra 3 tips, I'll go inside. Hey guys, come on. There's only so much I'll do for free. Beck with the thumbs ups. Okay. But I'm not going to talk. I'm letting you know now, I'm not going to talk. And by the way, I just want to also want to thank Shirley, Priscilla, Torun, and Diane DA for the tips. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, and Lorraine. Thanks to all of you for your tips. Now I'm going to head down there. Okay. I'm going to be quiet. Because when caves are this dark, you just don't know what to expect. Scary. What was that? Oh my Lord. Hold on a second. Thanks, Valerie. Okay. Don't worry, it'll be okay. I need a torch. Let me just grab my torch. I've got a torch with me. Hold on. It's like a little bit dark. Okay, that's better. I've also got to be very careful. It could be cobwebs. And snakes, you're right. Stunning cave. Look at that. Look at the moss. Wow. Can you see those birds? Absolutely stunning. I can hear noises around me. And the signal is dropping. And look at this beautiful exit to the cave. How stunning. Let's follow the light. Follow the lights. How stunning is this? I am going to now head into the light. I'm just going to show you where I'm at. I'm standing on this rock. Poltergeist. Thanks, Natalie. It is a bit creepy, isn't it? Okay, I'm just going to jump. I'm just going to jump down here. Hello, guys. Oh, okay. We are back out because there's still so much more to show you. It's not just about the caves. It's about so much. There's also a cemetery, a graveyard down there. It's called the Loch Ard Graveyard, where they've actually buried all the people who died from the shipwreck down there. It's pretty cool. There's a lot to see. I'm glad you were with me during this very, very creepy moment. And at this point, probably a monster just jumps out of nowhere and eats me. And then, yeah, no, I'm kidding. That would suck. All right, let's switch it now. Oh, I feel better now that I'm out. Now it's your chosen. Are you choose light or dark side, Camilla saying? Oh God, Camilla, what do I choose? I'm choosing the light. I'm choosing the light. And I just want to show you this one. Look at the spider web up here. Can you see the spider web? It is not clear what spider because there is no spider here, but it is absolutely gorgeous. So now I'm going to find a way. Oh, I'm just going to be careful as I'm crossing, because the last thing I need, and I'll show you some beautiful structures that'll blow your mind. But these rocks, these limestones, have been, thanks to the tip, Judy, thanks, Joe, have been around for 15 to 20 million years. And I've just got to be careful. And then there's this guy who just comes out of nowhere. Okay. I'm just trying to walk over these. You see, I'm walking on these rocks, so just bear with me a second. And I'm just trying to play it safe. This is not how I want to go. So, give me a second. And these rocks are very, very slippery. So I just need to hold on. We're almost there. And then we'll show you some more structures. I hope you guys are enjoying sitting at home. Lucky fellas. Okay. There we go. Woo. And look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Hey, how lovely is this? Careful, Batman. Stunning, hey? Absolutely gorgeous. Nature is great. Now, we're back in the beach. On the beach, we're safe and we're sound. God's beauty, exactly. Thanks for the tip, Hillary. Thanks, Natalie. Thanks for the tips, Sarah and Joe. Now let's walk. Now that we're safe. Again, it's going to get pixelated for a few seconds, but then we'll walk down to there. We'll have one more look. So imagine, thanks Hillary, thanks Terry for your tips. Imagine just sleeping there for the night. Tom and Eva did that. Let's keep walking. Camilla, Australian wildlife is awesome. About every wild animal would kill you. That's exactly right, Camilla. We really do appreciate every day here in Australia. Okay. And now we're just going to walk. Are you ready for another reveal of the 5th most beautiful beach in Australia out of 11,000 beaches? For those who have just joined us. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Look at the sun gazing at us with warmth and love and reverence. Oh. I mean, this is just beautiful. This is just stunning. Look at this little rainbow. Diane, it is 6:58 in the evening right now. This has become my favorite beach. Now just imagine for a moment. Imagine just sitting on this rock all alone. You've got the whole beach to yourself. Look at these huge formations. This would be about 50 meters long, maybe 40, 50 meters. Just imagine sitting here all by yourself, alone, looking out into the ocean. And can you see a ship down there? I don't think you can see it. But you see this ship over there? There's a ship now passing by. What a shot. Camilla is saying, Alexander, what you like, snakes? I don't hate snakes. I don't hate snakes. Snakes don't hate me. Why would I hate them? Let's Let's do a little panning. That's exactly the word, Michal. I love how cozy it's here. We did a meditation here earlier, and it was so beautiful. Now let's check out these beautiful rock formations, these beautiful limestone formations. And then later, we're going to gaze at the sun setting while we are just enjoying the beautiful sights of the 12 apostles. Thanks for the tip, Michaela. Appreciate it. Look at those structures. Oh, that's okay, Diane. It means you were calm and you were relaxed. And let's just keep walking. Look at those rocks over here. These beautiful rocks. Can't believe I went into a cave for you guys. I wouldn't even do that for my girlfriend. Alex, is this near Warrnambool? Yes, it is, Faith. Good. I love your geography. Certainly is near Warrnambool. It's about a half-hour drive, maybe 20 minutes to Warrnambool. It's okay, Beck. I love it. I love showing you guys this. Look at this beautiful beach. We've got it all to ourselves. I was here a little bit earlier for the meditation. There were people all over the place, sunbathing, taking photos, and I was sitting right in the middle videoing it for you. And I was blocking it for everyone because people wanted to take shots from here. They didn't want this guy sitting here in the shot, so I kind of ruined it for some people. But they can come back. I was only there for 30, 40 minutes. Thanks, Beck. Appreciate it. Now let's keep exploring. We're not allowed to walk through here. The Victoria Parks will not let us. So we just have to respect their wishes, even though it looks like by the footprints, someone did not respect their wishes. Well, I'm not going to be that person. But look at those giant rock formations. Have probably been around for, again, 10, 15 million years. Exactly. There were worse motives than people meditating on the beach. Come on. Oh, yeah, family in Warrnambool, Faith. Lovely. Absolutely. Well, you'll have to check it out. Stay back if you get a chance for the 12 apostles. It'll change your life. It's beautiful. 12 apostles are the most beautiful thing you'll see. No, that is true too, Andrew. That is very true. But the Great Ocean Road is the road up there. Now, if you'd like, we can keep walking down there. There'll be more stuff. We can just stay on this beach and just absorb its beauty. What do you like to do? How beautiful is this shot? I just love those structures. Hello, Alexandra. Thanks for joining. Diane. Well, this is all part of the Port Campbell National Park, but there's a town called Port Campbell. I went there for lunch today. I got gluten-free pasta. It was delicious. As I was eating my lunch at that restaurant, I realized something. Everyone in this little town called Port Campbell is so friendly. The people here are so friendly and warm and accommodating. How beautiful is that? I'm going to go sit on this rock for a second. I'll tell you a little bit more about the Great Ocean Road. It's gorgeous. But the Great Ocean Road attracts a lot of people to Australia. Draws a lot of people. We get about 5 million people driving up and down the Great Ocean Road every year. It's a popular spot for tourists. And as I was saying before, Diane is asking, is there an actual town called Poipo's Spit? I believe so. We've got a lot of interesting names for our towns. Absolutely beautiful. Anne is asking, hey Alex, how are you? I'm good, thanks, Anne. And then Anne is saying, we did the Great Ocean Walk, 106 kilometers of magnificence. Absolutely. How long did it take you, Anne? That would have taken you days. It's incredible. Good on you, Anne. That's amazing. Thanks for the tip, Linda. Appreciate it. Also known as Dolphin, yes. It would have taken you 5 nights. Now, that is an accomplishment. That is an accomplishment. So, what was the name of that town in the movie? I don't know, Neil. I honestly don't. But speaking of movies, this place actually featured in a few movies. One of which was what was it, Journey to the Bottom of the Earth, or to the center of the Earth. I think this spot featured in that. It featured in the Great Australian Race. Yeah, it featured in a few films. Pirates of the Caribbean featured in that. Camilla, do you like Men at Work, Down Under song? Should we play a song? Let's play Down Under song. Men at Work, Down Under. That's a really nice song. Donna, which towns does the Great Ocean Road join? Okay, I'll answer that. How long does it take to drive the length? Okay, so the whole Great Ocean Road is approximately 250 kilometers. It extends 250 kilometers. That's about 170, 180 miles. It's a long road. So they actually built it in 1919, right? So when the First World War ended, they decided they wanted to allocate some work for the diggers. Our veterans from World War One, we called them diggers. There's a nickname given to them for digging the trenches back in World War One. They came back and they felt a little. They just felt like they couldn't fit in too much because they built all of these relationships. They had all of these shocking experiences, and they didn't feel like anyone back home could relate to them. And they built these friendships with their, with their units and their team and their comrades. And it was very, very hard for them to come back to normal life. So the government decided to allocate them jobs. And again, we're looking at 1919. That's when the Great Depression was around. People were looking for jobs. We were desperate for jobs, but they needed people who were strong and fit. So they decided, let's get the diggers, the World War One veterans, to build this huge road that will connect all of these towns along this beautiful Southern Ocean. Okay. Some of the towns, it's not far from Geelong. Geelong is but it doesn't really connect to Geelong. Then there's Torquay, which is like almost at the beginning. And then you've got Lorne, and then you've got Apollo Bay, and then you've got Warrnambool, and you've got all these different towns. Sorry? Just from around here. No worries. And over there you have these teenagers over there. They just asked me, how do you get down? So I just told them. Anyway. Where were we? So they built this road that takes us here to connect all these towns. And then Warrnambool, obviously, and then Port Campbell and all these towns. But the most famous towns would be Torquay, which is the surfing capital of Australia. Torquay has a surf museum in it. Melbourne, big near city. Yeah, Melbourne is about 3.5 hours from here, and it's the biggest city in our state, Victoria. It's the second biggest city in Australia. Anyway, so Torquay is one of the towns. It is a surf capital. I don't know if you've heard of Rip Curl, the surfing brand, or Billabong. Have you heard of those brands? Torquay. Hello, Elaine. So nice to see you. Torquay is where they actually come from. Those are, and there's another brand that I love called Ganda. You've heard of both? Yep. They're all from Torquay, the small town of Torquay. One of the most beautiful and most exquisite spots to surf from. So Torquay is beautiful. Apollo Bay is beautiful. Lorne is incredible. There are so many beautiful towns along the Great Ocean Road. Anyway, so it took them 13 years to build this road. 13. Yeah, Billabong is like a pond or a lake in Indigenous culture. So yeah, it's like a bed of water. Yeah, Eva, too bad. So Liv is actually Liv, for those who are meeting me for the first time, is my partner. She is on a girls' weekend with her two girlfriends, and they went to Phillip Island, which is on the other side of Melbourne. So we are pretty far from each other. Now I'm going to walk a little bit down there. So I want to thank you guys all. For those who are just joining us or meeting me, you can follow my channel for more amazing. You can just click up here somewhere for more amazing streams. Let's just sit here for a second. Let's just listen to the waves, because this is really amazingly romantic. Oh, the girls are out. Look out. It certainly is a romantic spot. And it's a beautiful place to take someone that you really appreciate their company too. Oh. That's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. Thank you, Anne. I really appreciate it. It's my pleasure. Samara saying, this has been a beautiful start to the day. Thank you so much. You're absolutely welcome. So if you stay back and if you eventually stay with me for the 12 apostles, I'll share with you a lot about where the 12 apostles come from. Why are they called the 12 apostles? Thanks, Sarah, for the link. Appreciate it. And all that sort of stuff. Thanks, Nicola, for the tip. You'll learn so much more about the 12 apostles. You'll learn more about Great Ocean Road, about this area. And there's so much to discover. So much to discover. And Elisabetta, one day you will all, if everything works out, you might all get a chance to visit this beautiful, beautiful part. Okay, we've got a few loud people coming through this morning. Absolutely beautiful. And the sun is almost setting, and one of the most beautiful sunsets you'll ever get will be the sun setting 12 apostles. So for those who are going to witness this, you are going to have an amazing time. Look at the colors. Look how blue and beautiful this water's colors are. Camila is saying, thanks for this tour, refreshing me because winter here. Absolutely, Camila. It's a nice escape from winter. Hello, Jackie. Nice to see you here. Beck, should have brought your bro with you, Alex. I know, Beck. I know. He just moved houses, so he's busy. A friend of mine visited recently, and he was saying to me that he saw little penguins swimming around here at nighttime. So I guess you could find fairy penguins around here. And the golden hour, the best time for photos, when my skin looks 10 years younger. And the Southern Ocean comes from Antarctica. So the waters are really cold sometimes. Very cold waters. So thanks, guys. Thank you so much for being here with me, for just appreciating this moment with me. Hillary saying, thank you, Alex. This has been amazing. I visited Loch Ard in Scotland a few years ago. Very different views. I can imagine. I can certainly imagine. But thanks for visiting this with us, Hillary. It's a different kind of Loch Ard. Let's see what it says here. Valerie saying, yes, I like watching sunny places on this platform. Escape from the grey, certainly, absolutely. A billabong, Judy is saying, is a backwater forming a stagnant pool. Is an Aboriginal word meaning lake. That's exactly right, Judy. Merci, Alex. Again, thanks. Let me just write something on the sand for you. Actually, my handwriting is pretty bad. Actually, I'll just write something else. You ready? Hold on. Just don't go anywhere. You can watch this for a second. Okay, this is testing to how bad my handwriting is. Heygo! Hey! Go enjoy your days! This is beautiful. What a great day. What a great way to spend the day with beautiful people here on this beach. You can share this on Heygo if you'd like, if you want everyone to see this beautiful, if you want everyone to be envy you, then it's my pleasure, Andrew. And I really want to thank Andrew, TM, and everyone from North America, Neil, who have just decided to join us at this hour. Thank you so much to all of you. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Thanks so much, Beth. Thanks to all of you. I just want to see if I missed. Dawn is saying loved it. This would be my number one place to go to and chill out. Going to commit it to memory next meditation. Perfect. Manuela is saying, oh my God, amazing view. Just changed to cute view. Manuela. Thank you. It doesn't take a lot to make me blush. I mean, it takes a lot to make me blush, and you made me blush, so thank you. Judy, they talk about a billabong in Waltzing Matilda, right? That's exactly right, Colleen. I know you're asking Judy, but I'll answer that. Yes, they were. So anyway, thank you so much to all of you. Thank you. I appreciate you guys, and I love you guys. And Tarun, you were here in 2009. So you would have been here when the second one collapsed. The second apostle collapsed. There were originally 9, then there were one collapsed in 2005, and the last one collapsed in 2009. Just after. Okay. So guys, thank you. I love you guys. Thanks for the tip, Eva. Thanks to all of you who have left tips. Thanks to all of you who have been here with me and who helped me muster the courage to visit this slightly scary cave. Thanks to all of you. I had a great time. Love you guys. I'll see you at the 12 Apostles as the sun sets. It is going to be an exquisite view that we will never forget, and we'll take it with us for the rest of our lives. Thanks, Debbie. And for those, again, who are meeting me for the first time, you follow my channel up here, just click on the follow button, and you will never miss out on the stream again. So I'll speak to you soon. Love you guys. From Australia, from down under, from the bottom of my heart. Oh, thanks for the link, TM. You can also click on the link. Thanks, guys. See ya. Thanks, David and Wendy.